This is Gavaroc, welcoming you to Let's Play Heroes Realm. We have our final class change. Zutra is now a daredevil. He's only level 1, but bugger it, I can't be bothered grinding. Yeah. Which, annoyingly enough, brings our average level down even further, so it might take even longer before we can get that tournament-y thingy to take us, but oh well. We'll get there. I'll do that shortly before I finish the game, probably. Anyway, our first story, our next protocol rather, is Paranor. The simple reason that is that Remus? Yeah, it's Remus. For the simple fact that we need to report, let them know that we've gotten the airship and that we're ready to go get the last 2 divine artifacts. Funnily enough, we can't land in there. First make a quick detour, because we should have 96 tiny medals. No, that's not the right direction, Gavaroc. Come on. There we go. But yes, there isn't a lot left to this game. We should be able to finish within, I don't know, 10 videos maybe? Yeah, you should collect tiny medals from all over the world. Ah, yes, 96, very good. The hero ring, now. I think heroes are the only ones who can equip it. Oh no, anyone can. Induces heroism. Now that basically means it's like buy, kill, focus, speed up, and whatever the defense one is, all. It gives you all 4 stat boosts. So I'm going to give that maybe to Lorelia. Kind of want to give it to Strolanoid. In fact, I will. Because it does exactly the same thing Comet Girdle does, except that it does it to all stats rather than, what's it? Just strength. So with that in mind, Zutra can have the Comet Girdle. But you definitely want your Daredevils to have these ones. Definitely, definitely. And you don't want the party with the Channeler to have those, because it's redundant. The Channeler can give everybody Heroic. Which is exactly why, well, apart from the whole Gavaroc suits a Sage better, it's exactly why I've not put a Channeler in this party, where I've put the other 2 Master Classes in it, etc, etc. There's method to my madness most of the time. In this game, it's pretty much everybody, everybody gets, some level of awesomeness except for Amrident's party, really. Well, they've got the champion, but he's a bit dull. Ah. I always seem to take a different route whenever I go to Paranor. I always seem to take a different set of staircases to get to where I want to go. Alistair. Oh, god damn it. Make it daytime, would ya? Thank you. Much better. Now, Alistair. There we go. Impressive. The ancient tome and robes have been found after being lost for so long. All the remains of the Divine Ward and the Divine Grail. I understand that the Grey Jar believes the Grail is in Tortuga, and the Ward is on some inhospitable island called Tundraka. But we are nearing our goal. Speak to Whip and the Grey Jar for more information. Would you like to save your quest? Right, he didn't really say anything interesting or new. In fact, half of what he said was exactly what he said last time. Still, we'll talk to Whip. Where's Whip? Oh. Oh. Oh! Yeah, downstairs. Ah, bloody hell.
Excellent! The bone wall is destroyed. Now you must secure an airship from Ozland and fly to our final destinations. What is it you would like to know?
Divine Ward in Tundraka.
Oh, the Divine Ward! We have recently learned from some ancient text that the Divine Ward is held on Tundraka, an uninhabited island northeast of Kremsland. No one has been there in centuries, perhaps millennia.
Oh, well, that was short. The Gurus are comprised of... you're the one that doesn't say anything new. The Divine Ward represents righteousness. This shield will protect the Child of Light from Mephistocles' wrath. The Divine Ward is a blessed shield.
You want to know more about the Divine Ward, right?
No.
Oh, then quit bothering me. History is not going to research itself.
Yes, we do.
The Divine Ward is to be found in Tundraka. The ice island is uninhabited. Who knows what you'll find there?
The ancient text that revealed the location of the Divine Ward was brought to us by rovers living in Catan. Catan is filled with fearsome machines. Right, the Divine Ward appears to be relatively storyless apart from that little tidbit about Catan, but we don't actually need to go to Catan at all in order to pick up the ward. We will go to Catan. In fact, that's our next place, but it's totally optional, I'm pretty sure. Divine Grail.
Oh, the Divine Grail. Alas, I have some terrible news. We had just found the Divine Grail in the Shadow Valley when the Dreadlord Murtaur appeared and stole it. He was last seen near the Firemore volcano on Tortuga Island. Please head there and investigate.
The Divine Grail represents generosity. The cup shall runneth over with healing and recovery for those who accompany the Child of Light. The Divine Grail is an item that can help recover health and mana when used. You want to know more about the Divine Grail, right? The Divine Grail was stolen by Murtaur. He absconded with it to the Firemore. The Firemore is a great volcano in Tortuga Island. Some say that there is a teleportal at its peak that leads to lands unknown. Actually, no, that you just go out this way. I'm a moron. Anyway, so we have 2 more divine items to retrieve before we can finish this bastard off once and for all. But before that, we're going to go, as I said, to Catan. Because, as you'll see on the map, that's not your map. As you'll see on your map, there's a big-ass continent to the left, or to the west rather, that's west of Hisara, north of Tortuga, south of big giant mainland, that we've never been to. We've been everywhere else, except for a few select places, such as Tundraka and the Firemore volcano, but we've not been to Catan, so we're going to go there. I think we could actually have gone there by ship if we wanted to, but I never did. Since I figured best to leave it as late as possible, because it's sort of... Yeah, we could have very easily just gone via the ship. It's totally accessible, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But I left it. It's a fairly big area, and mostly an empty one. There's 2 places of note. That, which you can't access without an airship because of water all around it, and that bridge meaning the ship can't get in there. And, where is it? Here. The rover camp. We came to Catan to settle into a new life, but the island is filled, or filed rather, with machines. Talk to the head man, he can give you some more information. Bark.
We rovers are the only ones hardy enough to populate this island. Anyone else gets destroyed by the island's defences. We rovers like to call this place Catan. It has a nice ring to it, no? You could say we're settlers of Catan.
Oh God, help me.
There are hulking metal beasts wandering the plains, mountains, deserts and hills. We avoid them the best we can. Bark. Anyone is welcome in a rover camp. Come stay a while.
Nay. 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 Metal! Of tiny variety.
With the constant threat of attack, we have great need for weaponry.
They have a whole bunch of weapons, obviously.
Crown of Thorns. Well, that seems somewhat blasphemous, but brilliant at the same time. Actually, no, they don't have a whole range of weapons. They have one. And it's the same shit one we decided not to go with several well, that's misleading. Coif? I know it's not. I know it's quaff. Something of glory. You can take that. May as well take one of these. Mostly so that Zutra can have slightly bit. Why have you got speed up when? Oh, I suppose he'd have bike kill too. Actually, yeah. Giving him that would take away his haste, so let's not do that. She can have it though. Why does that down his other stats? What did he have equipped? Silver Circlet, maybe? Meh. Okay, cool. But yes, we have Tiny Metal number 97, meaning there's only 3 left in the game. Whee! Bark! Whee! There were more of us when we set sail. The giant robots killed many of us until we learned to avoid them. No one can catch a rover. Except for the few of us that it did catch and murder. But let's not think about that. I missed a pot. Money!
Visitors, I'm impressed. Not many people can survive the monsters roaming this island. Many of our people died on this trek, but we rovers are a hardy bunch. It will take more than that to deter us. We've killed these metal beasts before. They aren't living beings, but they act on their own and are equipped to kill. Other than them, we believe this island is uninhabited. Although, we did see something that looked like buildings off in the distance in the north across a river. We might have been mistaken, though. I wonder if the machines originated there. Once, when I was in Remus, an engineer spoke to me about a theory. He claimed that thousands of years ago, the world was populated by an advanced civilization. Who knows? Would you like to save your quest, by the way? May you live long and prosper. Oh, I'm just full of them today. And by them, I mean shit. What's up here? A pot. Wonder what's in the pot. A tiny medal. How original. And that's about it. Well, I kind of want to walk around a little bit, just to see what happens when we get into fights here. Yeah, that's not normal. Knight Rider. Okay. Oh wow, they're quite crap. But give pretty good EXP for quite crap. Well, that's the area, but I'm just wondering if there's any like merit to walking around here, if we're going to come across something. Because I really can't remember. I know this is one of the side quests. That area is called Elfros, I think, or Elfros. And I'm just expecting that I'm going to go in there any second now, and then find myself with no way to get inside and no idea how to advance. And then I'll get embarrassed, which I don't want. So I'm just looking around just in case. And plus, I mean, may as well show you these enemies if I'm not going to be walking around much thanks to the airship. Skybot? So far, they're pretty underwhelming, actually. They seem to drop dead quite quickly. So we are pretty high leveled. Not bad EXP for all things considered. Telnet. God, 2 daredevils are broken as hell. Just imagine once he gets up to level 20 or so. In my last playthrough, that's the highest level he got to. Anyway, let's head back to the airship and take a look at that building. Gun mech. Maybe you're actually something worth fighting. Maybe. Whoa! Well, no, that's fair enough. I mean, he is level 4, so it's not like he's that hardy at the moment, but that's a shame. That's not life herb. That is. There we go. Airships downwards. Yeah, well, the enemies are not pathetic, but not particularly fearsome either. Let's see what's in here. A fight, apparently. Da 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 da. We'll kill it. Da 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 da. Because it is shit. Oh wow. Stim pack. Power tab? Well, the power tab looks like an acorn. Where are they? Very bottom? Yeah. HP, strength, and defense increases by 5. I like that! And heals 100 HP and MP. God, I hate that that's usable, but not usable. You bastard of a game. I'm just clicking towards everything just in case something is interactable, because this whole area is designed differently and you never know what awaits you when you see stuff like that. Yeah, that's an exit. That's interesting, look. That tile must be broken. Because you can only enter Elfrost from that one. Which I assume was unintentional. I mean, I could be wrong, but strikes me as a somewhat random thing to orchestrate. It's not a problem. Door barrier engaged. Electronic key card required. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know where to get that key card. I do know I can look it up. And it may well be that I can't do it until I've gone to one of the other areas, but we'll take a look anyway. Decomposing human remains can be seen through the glass. Well, that's bright and shiny. Booting from terminal. Success. Terminal system is online. Initializing local terminal node. Done. Warning. Cryostasis pods failed. Please evacuate immediately. Shutting down. More remains. More remains. More remains. More remains. More remains and more remains. Can't get through there either, which sucks because I'd love to get those chests. That appears to be it. Well, we don't have the keycard, so we can't continue. So I suppose we'll just continue on with the game and hope to find the keycard somewhere. Place looks interesting though. Oh well, onwards and awaywards. Where do we want to go first? Ice or fire? Well, fire seems a bit more interesting, so let's go do ice first. Tundraka. Top right corner, not the tiny one, but the fairly large one. I'll show you. I'm gonna have to anyway. Whee! And it's daytime. Yay. This is the end game bit, by the way. That's the last dungeon. That's the last area. Technically we can go there now, but we wouldn't get much done. Actually, let's take a look. Why not? We're explorers and such. Welcome to Hawk's Nest, heroes, the last refuge before the void of the world. Welcome to Hawk's Nest, heroes, the last refuge before the you heard this all before. This is the Lord Captain Commander's private quarters. Get out. Fine. Mark. I am scared, but the need to protect the world has steeled my heart. What kind of person would build live? Aye, inside a well, anyway. Probably a kook who'd rather have medals than useful items. Ha! Clever. The Shadow Valleys lead to the void of the world.
Actually, it's a good thing I've come here, because there's 2 things I can grab here.
Soon we will be ready to confront the Demon Lord's armies. Soon we will be ready to confront the Demon Lord's armies. Soon we will be ready to confront the Demon Lord's armies. Mephistocles will feel our wrath. He will pay for the damage he has caused our world. Tiny metal. While our standard equipment doesn't compare to anything you might have acquired, it will do. You hope. Ooh, a chest. I'm not sure we can grab everything here right now, but we'll try. I'm glad I came here. Because that's tiny metal number 100. Which means we're about to get a very nice weapon. Don't think we can access either of those 2 chests without first going through past those 3 soldiers. Which we can't do just yet. Wow, this whole town, I get such a Golden Sun vibe from this town. More like a garrison, but, like, first of all, you're climbing on the walls, which, I mean, you've been doing that throughout the whole of Heroes Realm, so that's not too exciting on its own, but outside, rope ladders leading up to cliff edges with chests and other little tidbits on the sides of the map, and it just looks so Golden Sun. So, wow! I just got sudden Golden Sun vibe is all, nothing too exciting. Anything interesting in here? Probably some shops I can't be bothered with. Some sleeping guards. I assume every single one of them is asleep. An intelligent person wouldn't bother to talk to every single one of them. But since when have I ever claimed to be one of those guys, eh? There's a mere nope. We must keep up our strength for the final battle. We cook our own food, which explains why it tastes terrible. Ugh. Crap. Why do you sell boomerangs? That's a bit random. Oh my. Razor Edge, Jesus. You sell a lot of nice stuff. I'm not going to buy any. Actually, I'm tempted to buy a Razor Edge for Zutra. I will. God forgive me, but I will. There we go. Okay, that'll about do it for this one. Next video, we're going to go down the well. Fairly well, folks.